Mrs. Holland, and I teach our computer classes for our preschool through 8th grade classes here at Topeka Collegiate. So I get to see every student in every grade, and I get to follow them through the years, which is probably the best part of my job. So I want to talk to you today about Chromebooks and how we use them in our classes, and why it's so important that we can raise money tonight to get the funding we need for our new set of Chromebooks that will come in this summer. So when Chromebooks first came to Topeka Collegiate, they were mainly used in our middle schools for teaching and learning in those classrooms. And we very quickly realized how useful they could also be in our 3rd through 5th grade classrooms as well. So we purchased sets for those classrooms, and each year those teachers use them for more and more learning and teaching tools in the classrooms. They use them for research. The students can collaborate on reports and presentations. They use them for communication. They can take virtual tours. They can attend virtual workshops. So they've been a lot of fun in those classrooms. And during this time of distance learning, boy, we have used them. I don't know how we would teach without them, basically. So my students, for example, use them to access their lessons. They watch instructional videos that I make for them. They submit their work to me so that I can grade it and give them feedback. We can change things quickly if we notice something that maybe needs changed. There's an opportunity for immediate change.
Hi, I'm Mr. Carter, and I teach middle school Spanish and Latin at Topeka Collegiate, and I can say that Chromebooks have honestly been the nail that has allowed all of us to stay together during distance learning. I regularly meet with my students through Google Meet, and I'm able to communicate with them in the chat, and also using the Google Calendar, we're able to set up our meetings and easily coordinate when and how we're going to be learning. The Chromebooks have been invaluable for using Google Forms, which is what I'm currently using for teaching our class novels like Pobre Ana. I can easily come up with a list of questions for them to study. They then look at those questions on their Google form, and I'm able to track their answers on the back end. This has been invaluable for me in class. In addition, having a Chromebook at home means that my students are able to access Spanish Dict on a regular basis, which is the foundation for them looking up sentences, learning what things mean. It's reliable and efficient and far superior to a printed dictionary. In my Latin classes, we create special interest activities. The students themselves will go into a shared Google Sheet, which we all have access to, and they will be able to input their list of vocabulary terms and then coordinate with me about what their activity is going to be. The Chromebook, in short, is essential for our classes, and in this modern world, I feel like it's especially essential.
Hello. As a person who loves teaching music in a live setting, working with large groups of students and experiencing music with them together, technology has always been something that I considered to be useful, but also something that sometimes kept people from interacting with each other. Of course, I've had to change my mind in these last few weeks as technology, computers, phones, our students' Chromebooks have become the way that we have been able to stay connected to each other. I am so lucky that here at Topeka Collegiate, I can still see my students' faces. I can be invited into their homes. I can meet their pets, hear their stories, watch as they share their talents with me as we try to figure out new ways to experience music together. I've heard live commercials. I've had students experience warm-ups and listen to performances online. We have explored the history of various composers as we studied them and shared them with each other. We still do music theory and notes and rhythms and the things we would have done in class, but we're looking at new ways of doing things. They are, and I am too, and I am appreciative of that. And I know that I owe this to technology.